Well, that didn't work how I wanted it to, but whatever. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Total Nonstop Impact. To my right, your left, usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
We have our own knockout, Alisha. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Living the dream.
Now, what was living the dream? Now, what's on the cup?
Oh, the Big Lebowski.
Cult classic.
Yes, it's a bunch of quotes. Inside joke with me and my husband because he's a big fan of the movie.
Okay, gotcha. So it's one of
he's anointed in the Church of the Dude. I don't know. What
okay.
That is, but
all right, the Dude, nice. I feel like that's something I should do, but I've seen it. I've seen it, but I've never it wasn't one that I was like, I didn't love it that much where I was like, oh, it's one of my favorites. It was just
I saw it when I was younger, and so to me it was like Cheers, whereas now that I'm older, I totally get it.
There you go.
Oh, I get it why my parents watch that. So
nice.
Yep.
All right, well, welcome everyone. Come on in, sit down. This is all gonna be fallout from last week's live TNA, the first live TNA that we had in 7, 8 years, whatever they said. It's been a long freaking time. I mean, besides the the PLEs and whatever. So, all right. So yeah, we're gonna be joined maybe by Bill later. We'll see. No promises. But for now, you just got us.
Poor you guys.
Somebody was actually asking during the live reaction, "Where's Bill?" It's kind of funny. I'm like, he's in the front
audience. He's though. You gotta find him in the audience.
He's on the show, right? And I'm reacting to him.
Character.
He is. He should be in the credits like every week. Seriously. We have the roster of TNA and special appearance by Front Row Bill. All right. So, oh man. So yeah, we'll start off by talking some news. We got some news in here. We'll get your reaction, Alisha. I'll give mine, and our folks in the audience can give theirs as well. But before we dive into that, I do want to say a special thanks. Very, very generous. Dr. Gerbs for the 20 spot. Have a good show. Catch y'all on the replay. Advocate 15, you already know. In time for Valentine's season. 2 cents. Tainted
love. White oud.
White something. Vanilla. Black pepper and rose and cherry bomb, milk chocolate, vanilla, and cherries. Ooh,
that first one sounds good.
That actually sounds pretty good. And a follow-up, thank you, $5 spot. Available in oils, bombs, beard, and body wash, and body butter. Body butter. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you, Dr. Gerbs.
Nice.
Go check that out. Very, very, very appreciative. So yeah, like I said, come on in, relax, grab yourself a wait, put your feet up, come and knock on our door. Oh no. We'll talk some TNA, get a little news in here. Bring up my tab that I had open earlier, and I closed it. I don't know why. Oh, there's a results page. Oh, thank the Lord. All right, so big news came out today that Mustafa Ali And I guess he had it was first reported by um, Sports Illustrated. And I guess I saw something to the effect of they had different roster members from TNA like all over the media and such, uh, talking about stuff. So people, I think, were expecting something bigger, but they were like, "Yeah, there's going to be
Surely.
an announcement," and it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's very exciting. I mean, we saw him come back last week, and then it's like, okay, the big question was, how long is he sticking around?
Well,
We know now that he is officially signed. We're very thankful for that. I'll read part of this. TNA confirms today that that it has signed Mustafa Ali, a former X Division champion and a 2024 X Division Star of the Year award winner, as first reported by Sports Illustrated. Born in 1986. Oh, what a young pup. In Bolingbrook, Illinois, Ali was raised in the Chicagoland area. His two older okay, I'm not going to read all that. You guys can read all that. What else is here? Muslim and Pakistani roots. Okay. And he is also a former police officer. So we thank him for his dedication to, keeping the community safe in good old Chicago, good old Chi-Town. So it doesn't say anything about timeline here, but that's fine. I think we could at least assume it's going to be a year if they're talking about signing him. I don't think this is going to be a few months stint. But what do you think, Alisha?
I think that's good. We want to sign people, right? So
keep them around.
Boom, there goes the dynamite.
That's right. Boom, there goes the campaign. All right. What else we got here? Now, when did this come out? Was this? I think we talked about this last week. The full sale dates.
Yeah, I vaguely remember. Probably
the 20th and the 21st, I believe. So and we were talking about this before we went live, as far as like when, and people were asking me in the chat during the live reaction, when are they going live again? And my guess was Full Sail.
Right.
So I'm,
it's I guess a wait and see.
Yeah.
They got to like figure it out themselves before.
So. Yeah, absolutely.
Live episode was really good, though. I'm just saying.
It was. It did spark a new. I don't know what you call it. It did spark a great feeling. In the live audience was great. Didn't feel it tonight. I don't know why. I don't know what. And you were talking about that too, but we'll talk about that as the night goes on.
We'll get there.
But yeah. Billy asking here is Front Row Bill on the Jericho Cruise? No, I don't think so.
Is that still a thing?
It is.
That's weird.
It is.
It's so weird. I'm very against the cruises, so it's just I'm not the targeted demographic.
Yeah, I hear you. I was talking. Who the hell was I talking to? Oh, one of my dad's doctors was telling us all about a cruise that he went on. And he went to the ABC Islands, and it's the 3 most southern islands, part of the Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like, and he was just like kind of just talking about it. He wasn't like bragging or nothing, which was nice. It's like, guess where I went? You know, it wasn't like that. So, but I was like, oh wow, that's nice. You know, good for you. What else? There was something else in the news, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's right on the damn cover, right under my nose, literally, or under your nose, or under Ali's nose. Jordan Grace, and we kind of saw this coming.
Yeah,
but you never know until it's official. It has come out that Jordan Grace has signed with WWE. So I'm, you know, I think I could speak for the TNI crew. And you know, we're very proud of her. We're very excited to see what she's going to do next.
Yeah, she's been on fire, so it's completely understandable.
Yeah, and there's honestly there's only so much you can do in TNA. It is a smaller roster. It is a smaller company. And for her to stick around that long and accomplish what she has accomplished, especially going through, you know, a good portion of that time was during the pandemic. Not easy. Not easy. A lot of people
kept the ship afloat.
Yeah, she really did. She transformed herself. She became one to watch on the roster, and just represented the Knockouts and her company. Like, I don't think we've seen another Knockout do in a long time.
Yeah,
you know. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Billy. I did see that somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it. I did hear that Jake something is also hurt. So the tag team of Hammerstone and Jake something are hurt and waiting on the bench right now, so to speak. I don't know. I don't know what the injury is. I don't know what the timeline is. It kind of sounds like it's like multiple things going on with Jake something. Like he's going to take some time to heal up, and he's also going to be a dad or something to that effect. You know, spend more time with the family. We'll see.
Well wishes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well wishes, prayers. We'll keep you guys, you know, as whenever we hear something, some positive news about a return, either of those guys, you know, or, you know, we put Chris Bay and others in that same lot.
Absolutely.
Whenever we hear something, we'll let you know.
Anything else?
I don't think so, but let me quick look here. Oh, I did want to mention that, speaking of Jordan Grace, we were mentioning that earlier. She has a great interview, and I listened to a good chunk of it, not all of it. But Chris Van Vliet, who does great interviews. If you follow him on his podcast or on his YouTube channel, go check him out. Great interview. And I feel like I'm missing something else. Oh, so there's a bit of stuff. Oh, there was something about NXT. The ending last week was cryptic. I didn't watch it, so I really can't talk on it. So just in case if anybody's wondering about that, I have no idea about it. I got to check it out for myself. There was some, and this is all allegedly, and I'm trying to keep majority of the news about Tessa Blanchard positive, Apparently, there was some backstage issues with CMLL that recently came out. That's already been debunked. So just if you guys heard anything about that, I'm just letting you know it's already been proven false by people in the company. So
that's wild. Well, I mean, I guess that's dirt sheets for you.
That's
just gonna
that's called, clickbait.
see. That's the issue with breaking news is that you got to verify that breaking news before you can really.
Right.
That's so damaging to someone. Like.
Yep.
Like in what? I don't know. Anyway.
Yep. Yeah. So far so good with Tessa Blanchard. She made a big, shall we say, impact last week. And she did more this week too, and we'll be getting into that. So as far as news, that's about it. If anybody heard anything else, please drop it in the chat. And while you're at it, folks, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications, and go check out the links in the description, including our sponsor, Manscaped. You can go to the site and get 20% off your order plus free shipping using code TNI. So go check that out. All right, we'll drop that tab, pick up this one, and we will dive into the results of this, shall we? Results for TNA Impact January 30th this evening. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the picture. It's it's the picture of I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's the picture of Ryan Nemeth celebrating after the main event. The look on his face is priceless. I don't know. He's just obnoxious as hell. All right. So Impact starts, and we're kicking it off with the former TNA World Champion, Nick Nemeth. He's addressing the Impact Zone. First time we've heard him since he lost the title at Genesis. He vows to recapture the title, and then he's interrupted by his brother, Ryan. Ryan is obnoxious as hell, Alisha. Oh, my God.
Definitely little brother vibes, huh?
Yeah. Like hanging onto the pants leg. You're trying to kick him off. Get out of here, kid. You bother me. It's just nuts.
It's very, I don't know. Ryan is giving very strange things are afoot at the Circle K vibes.
He is an actor though.
Well, yeah, I know. I saw what's that short film he was in a couple years ago
called Heels or something.
I don't recall the name of it. Very heavy subject. It was like a short, very short, but it was a very heavy subject matter.
Yeah, it had to do with like the inside the business of wrestling. I think it was called Heel.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, very entertaining.
But yeah, so this is the goofy end of the spectrum as far as his acting. They're all actors in a sense, I guess you could say, but he's really he really was trying to
yoke it up. He's definitely playing into whatever is going on here, but there's something strange going on with Ryan Nemeth.
It reminds me of you know what Lish does when she comes out? Do you want to know something?
Yeah.
It's got those kind of like, oh, jeez, this guy, totally reminds me of that.
Like well, Santino comes down and books the match.
Yeah, like those two should yuck it up together. And Nick's like, he's left speechless because he's like, he doesn't want to be rude to his brother, but his brother is just being a pain in the ass.
His gears.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so but here comes
First class.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Brain fart.
Like I'm looking at the names here and I'm like, what the hell's a tag team? Yes, sorry. First Class. First Class comes out and they're just, bugging the hell out of them. And Ryan basically books them into a tag match. And Nick is like, oh, all right. I guess we're in the main event. Thanks a lot.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Gia Miller backstage. She's interviewing the liaison between TNA and NXT, Miss Ariana Grace. And then they're interrupted by Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard basically bullies both of them off camera. And then she wraps up her little statement there by staring into the camera, saying that she answers to nobody. It's like, oh my. All right.
She means business.
She what?
She means business.
Oh, it means business. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, she's not playing around. I mean, she just pinned minus, of course, not being a champ, but, one of the top 3 knockouts in the company and basically drove her from the company.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what's next. I think I know what's next, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see. We get an exclusive look at what happened earlier. And Miss Cora Jade is walking backstage. And she starts talking to Zaya Brookside. Things get heated. And Cora Jade is just all attitude. And she's looking for Masha. And she wants absolutely nothing to do with Zaya Brookside. So, as we saw on the cover of the live reaction, Cora Jade is in action tonight. She's competing against Hyan. And that is, in my opinion, absolutely going to be a future knockout. I think it's just a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch the match, Alisha?
Yes.
What did you think of Cora Jade versus Hyan?
It was fine. Didn't really do anything for me, but it's all right.
Yeah. And I'm still new to Cora Jade. I remember seeing her on the indies, but she had a very different...
Well, she's evolved since then, obviously.
Oh, she totally has. Yeah, because she used to come out with like a little casket thing. She was very goth, very pale.
Like emo or something, right? And she had the little casket with the tarot card in it.
That's it.
Yeah. No, again, great match between the two of them. It just wasn't for me.
Short but sweet. Yeah.
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 Like they're I guess gonna do the squash.
Oh yeah. You got
I guess to introduce her to. I think they should just start her off with Zaya. It's like she's top notch where she's coming from, so like to have her just go right against the roster would make kind of more sense, but I'm open to it.
I feel like this isn't gonna be like the fans aren't gonna be as judgmental. Be like, oh look, she just squashed someone from TNA right off the bat. No.
Well, I wouldn't even say that because you can still have like introductory matches while getting both people over. Like, and Zaya, I feel like kind of fits that bill is that even if she takes the L, hypothetically, like everybody loves her, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She'll get them next time.
Yeah. I think we're still getting that match though.
Oh, it's gonna. Yeah, obviously they set it up. So I'm just putting the horse or the cart before the horse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So, but yeah. So the next, she beats Hyan. Good finish. I love her finish. Then she attacks her. Zaya Brookside comes out. She attacks Zaya Brookside, which brings out Masha Slamovich. Masha Slamovich drives her away. Cora Jade's like, oh no, not today. It's like, well, then why were you looking for her? Make up your mind. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
The logic ain't logicking.
Right. It's logic in the world of wrestling. Next we got Gia Miller talking to NXT's Wesley. We're getting a few people from NXT tonight. It's different. As you can tell, this partnership is starting to really
heavy.
It's starting to get starting to get things going here. When he's there with Tyson and Tyriek, and they're going to take out anyone who stands in their way. They're going after the NXT title. It says his tag team.
Really does.
What's that?
All I can think is during this, because he's telling us he's on TNA telling us he's going as an NXT star, he's going to get the NXT, all those belts. And it's like, why are you, well, I appreciate it. Why are you telling us?
Right.
Where what do I know?
It's basically just
what do I know? I'm trying to be.
It's kind of just a brief introduction, like, hey, this is who we are. This is what we're going after. Yeah,
we know who he is.
Yeah. Well, and there might be new fans that don't know the history.
Right. Well, because now we're getting the crossover fans who haven't been following TNA, and so therefore, yes, I see. As a lifer, man, it's hard to be introductory because I've been here for it all. I was here when the lore was written.
Right. Exactly. Long-time fan.
Yes. Long time.
So last week it was the Rascals. Tonight he's going after Ace Austin.
Cool.
So it's cool to see. It's cool to see Wesley back, and it's interesting because he looks the same he did when he left. He grew the dreads out when he got to NXT, and he had that look for quite a while. Now all of a sudden he looks younger again, and he's got these. It's just weird. It was just funny. It's like, man, changing it up. Then we get some backstage knockouts conversations going on. The personal concierge presents Santino Barella with evidence that it wasn't the legal member of Spitfire who scored the victory on the Knockouts tag team match. Oh, my God. It's like, really? Is that really a thing? I don't know.
Well, they said lawyers, so.
Oh. Damn lawyers. All right. So then Santino announces a Knockouts Battle Royal next week with the winner receiving a Knockouts World Title opportunity.
So is it just the four of them?
No, I think it's going to be a lot of them, but you've got your first bunch announced right there. It's going to be Team Elegance and Spitfire. It's got to be because you can't have a. Well, I mean, you could.
Whoa. So Spitfire is in the Battle Royale for the number one contendership for their belts?
No, it's for the
the women's belt.
Yeah, the world.
The women's belt. Okay.
The Knockouts World Title.
Oh, that's gonna get messy.
Yeah, it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah.
See, when you put team members in with team members, sometimes it gets real messy.
Right. Because you're thinking because at first things are all copacetic.
It's all fine and dandy until a belt's on the line, and then we got to see people's real commitment to the vision.
Well, it's like they can work together up to a certain point, but then someone's got to end up getting eliminated.
Yeah.
You know?
And then things, not everybody handles that well. Things get a little salty. Feelings get a little hurt. Emotions become salty.
So now here I'm wondering, is this going to overlap into the whole thing between Cora Jade and Masha? Like, is Cora Jade going to run down there and win?
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Because that'd be crazy.
I forgot that the whole reason she's there is to go after Masha, so it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
God damn it, J-Bone.
I'm sorry.
I think... No, I'm just... You're right, and You know what? I think you're right.
I mean, it's going to feel...
Terrible. Well, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun. It'll be interesting, but it's also, if they do go down that route...
Oh, Jesus.
It's also going to feel like, why did we do this? If they go down that route. I don't think they're going to.
I'm hoping because they're starting to establish a first rivalry with someone on the roster that isn't the route that they're going to. It would just too predictable and not fun at all. It's like, oh, smooth sailing right to the top. I
mean, we'll see what it does, but I'm still excited to see it. Well, because Cora Jade hadn't been around for a while, so I'm still excited to see it. So
we shall see. I think I just had my heart broken, though. Kind of.
All right. We continue. Sorry.
I'm back, but my sound just oddly went out. So, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I muted, but I didn't think
muted. That's what it was. I thought it was me. See, Jesus.
Well, see, I didn't think I muted both of us.
No, you just muted yourself. I wasn't trying to talk.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't hear you, and I'm like, wait a minute, because my computer's always messing up. So.
Oh no, I muted, and then I was checking a message. All right.
Anyway.
Yes.
Technical difficulties.
We are. Let's see where we at here. All right, so we got the Knockouts drama next. We got Leon Slater. Now this is actually.
Yeah, this was
good. This was definitely one of the highlights of the night.
Following segment was really good.
Yes. Yeah, there's a couple matches in here that were really, really good. Leon Slater taking on the System's Brian Myers. And let us know in the chat too what you thought of these matches. This was definitely see, this is a tough one. I feel like this was it's kind of a tie for me.
Okay.
But I'd say this was definitely match of the night contender. Some were certainly better than others. Some are just part of storytelling. Some are a hot mess.
For sure.
I was also joking during the live reaction that I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, but the brawl between Mance and Callahan was match of the night as well.
Oh, that was good.
That was fun. And I'm like, oh my God, they've been waiting to do this since 2019 in Waukesha, Wisconsin. And that's back when they were both in MLW together doing this. Oh gosh. All right.
I sense a pair up coming up.
All right. So, what did you think of Leon Slater versus Brian Myers?
I thought this was good. It's an excellent showcase on what Leon Slater can do. But as predictable as it is, the system definitely took advantage of their numbers and got the old win for Brian Myers. But
Yeah.
it did. See, oh, I've got like jabberjaw right now. Uh, take over because I'm brain farting.
Oh, it's all right. You collect your thoughts.
Give me a second.
No, I was just going to say, this is not how I thought it was going to go, but this is obviously, I shouldn't say obviously. To me, this is telling a story of, and I can't remember who did this last, but someone had to go through like all the members of the system to get to Moose or to get to someone.
Yes. Oh.
I watched too much wrestling. I can't remember what feud.
It all bleeds together, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It was. I don't know. I'm thinking it's like Josh Alexander, but I don't think that's right.
Mike, was it Mike Santana?
Oh man, yeah, it was Mike. Yeah, definitely Mike Santana. Thank you. Thank you.
God, I'm so glad I got that right.
There go half my brain cells.
Yeah. It's just one of those nights, dude. I'm having a weird day, so like, I'm sorry, my enthusiasm is at a minimum level.
It's okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. My head's off too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Strange times.
Sinuses. Head's all constipated. So this feels like Leon Slater. Now he was voted one to watch 2025 or up and coming guy, whatever, something like that, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, maybe.
So and I had people in the chat asking me, they're like, well, I thought, he was one to watch, and why is he losing? And I'm like, well, it's storytelling. He's going to be in line somewhere down the road to face Moose. Now, I don't know if this is a thing where he has to face everyone in the system to get to Moose, but that's what it feels like right now.
Yeah.
It's one of those battles, It's going to be 5 on 1 till Leon Slater gets the opportunity. But I can't wait. Is he going to be the one to take the title off of Moose? I don't know. I'd love to see it, though, because this kid is just on fire right now. And I hope he stays healthy because, man, he's on a streak right now. Win or lose, he's on a streak right now. Go ahead.
He's definitely making his name. I saw a good comment. I can't, so I apologize in advance, everybody. I can't click the comments to bring them up.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it now. Someone made a really good point. I cannot find it, but anyway, I just think, yeah,
made sense. Leon was outrunner, but he held his own.
He looked well from it. You know what I mean? It's like it didn't make him look bad at all. And then with the storyline following right after, it makes sense because now not only are you dealing with shit from the system, but you got Kazarian throwing himself in there. And it's like both are offering him peanuts when it's like they're just trying to keep down his talent because he's meteoric right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's an interesting approach to it. I like the storytelling here.
Yeah.
And he sees through the bullshit too, which I love. Like,
he's smart.
I love when a face don't play the game.
Yeah, right.
It's like they're smarter because they're like, you guys suck.
If someone's trying to muck up somebody's path, like Kazarian, and it's like, no, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Like the smart person would be take him under the wing and nurture him. Therefore, you have hypothetical power over them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're one of the boys, you're less likely to turn on the boys, and you're not such a threat. But they're handling this all wrong.
Well, that's what Kaz is trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, no, he's not though, because he's offering for him to carry the trophy, and the system's offering for him to push the luggage, and it's like either way, like no, that's a good leader doesn't do that.
Well, right, yeah. I mean, they were in a sense like Kaz was trying to do that, but it's more of in the humiliating way as an.
He's trying to do that young boy shit, and I
right.
hate that young boy shit. Carry your own fucking luggage.
Right. I think I'm
Rest
getting
bucket.
I'm getting ahead of the. I think I'm getting ahead here. I actually skipped over
Oh, did we?
a thing here. Yeah.
Oops.
So backstage we see Steph DeLander and Mance, and they're walking there, and then they get blindsided moments later by Sami Callihan, and they start brawling, which I'm like so excited about this.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they let this kind of slow burn. You know, I hope they don't rush this because I really want to see. You know, them just do their best stuff with this because I think it's going to be really entertaining.
I just read a segment of it way too fast. I was like, "What? That happened?"
Yeah, right.
That didn't happen.
And then kind of skipping back to what we were just talking about, what happened from the match to the backstage thing. The Hardys coming to the defense of Leon Slater.
I love old man Jeff being like, that man can do a Swanton 450 splash. I forget what he said after, but it was just so funny because he's like, he's old now, you know what I mean? He's older, right. and he's not doing those moves anymore. Then you see young man Leon Slater doing stuff. He's improvising on their original moves.
Right. Yeah.
Love it.
Here, Swag Fan says, I'm not familiar with Mance Warner, but I'm interested to see how he does. Look up some of his AAW stuff.
Mance Warner YouTube. Look at all his stuff.
Yeah.
Not just his MLW or whatever you're saying. Look at his GCW. Look at his ICW. Look at all the W's.
Oh, yeah.
Mance Warner. It's always been Mance Warner. He's not got a name change at all.
Oh,
First time I ever saw old Mancer was I said it last week, but it's the CZW Tournament of Death.
Nice.
And I watched him do some wrestling moves on a car.
What's a car doing in a match? Oh, wait.
In a death match. Everything is a fun little unique experience.
Jeez Louise. And we say good evening to TNA's Daniel Spencer. Hello. How you doing? Fun show tonight. And I was telling people during the live reaction about you being in the I can't think of the name of the damn movie. I apologize. Me? I saw the pictures of you sitting with Cornette are getting passed around, and I think that's awesome. So I see people talking about the movie. Another trailer came out. It's good stuff. It's about Mildred Burke, classic women's wrestling.
Oh, is that movie that I keep seeing advertisements for?
Yeah. Yeah. And there's actually
getting a good hype behind it, to be honest.
And there's actually quite a few real, legit women's wrestlers in it. Like Naomi's in it, Toni Storm's in it. What's her name? Camille's in it. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Can't wait. All right, so then we get the brawl continues between Sami Callihan and Mance Warner. It spills into the Impact Zone. Oh my, what? Really? Then Macklin is talking to, or he's talking to Eric Young. He's convinced that Josh Alexander is going to betray Eric Young tonight, and he's not sticking around to see it happen. Eric Young's like, hey, I got this. Don't worry about it. Go do what you got to do. So, and I'm like, yeah, how's this going to go down?
Well.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
It's funny you should ask.
Daniel Spencer, Queen of the Ring. There we go. Yes. If folks have not looked up the trailer, go look it up. There's a couple trailers out. Great stuff. I can't wait to see this. I love timepieces like this, especially timepieces related to one of my favorite things in the world, and that's professional wrestling. And it's interesting because it's done by Sumerian Records. Mm-hmm. And they've done some movies before, but it's like few and far between. Next, we get another vote for Match of the Night for me, refed by Daniel Spencer. Mm-hmm. Laredo Kid versus Mustafa Ali. What'd you think of this one?
It was a very spicy match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is that a Stanley?
No.
Oh, God. No. Never mind.
At least I don't think it is. It's from TJ Maxx.
Sorry, anyway.
No, I know that's like the thing. Like, oh, you gotta have a Stanley Cup. What?
It gets the cold.
This is just a cup.
Yeah. Anyway, very fast-paced match. It feels like it went by really fast, too.
It did.
Yeah. Like a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing.
Two equally talented guys. Mike Jiminy Christmas. Mustafa Ali gets the win here. And then Mike Santana confronts him backstage. He was like, that was rude last week what you did. And Ali is like, what? What are you talking about? He's just, he don't get it. So Mike's like, he wants to have a match with him then. And Ali's like, nah, I don't want to have a match with you, but I know someone who is a devoted follower of the campaign that would love to have a match with you. And he's always ready. It's like, oh, is he? Well, I wonder who that could be.
Oh, Cardona?
Yeah. So it's like, all right, well, that gives that one away. Okay.
That'll still be cool. Fun.
Santana against Cardona. Well, I'll take it.
Heck yeah.
Next, we got the tag team. We're going to find out how this one goes. So we didn't have to wait too long to find out, though. Eric Young and Josh Alexander versus the Northern Armory. They said this one ends in a no contest. I don't know.
So I missed the very beginning. There wasn't any moves exchanged. It was just right in the kisser.
Well, Josh started out the match.
Yeah.
And the Armory was really starting to get one over on him. So we're waiting for the hot tag from Eric Young. Mm-hmm. And Eric Young he finally gets tagged. He gets in the ring and turns around. And Josh Alexander literally just tagged. He wasn't even out of the ring yet. And Eric just turns around and just boom, huge hook.
Clocks his
Just
helmet right
clocks
off his noggin, huh?
just clocks him out. And,
well, it wasn't what I thought was going to happen. That's certainly sure. I knew there was going to be a turn, but I thought it was Josh pulling the old ha-ha. Because his, like, sudden face turn was too, like, sudden for me. Like, but, you know. We like heel Eric Young, so it's fine. How's Macklin going to feel about it?
Yeah, is Macklin going to... Well, number one, how is... It's twofold here. Is Eric going to just be like nonchalant with Macklin and be like, yeah, just, join us? Or is he just automatically going to go against Macklin?
Is he even a team with the Northern guys?
Or the Northern Armory? Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. See, and I had a feeling. I'm not going to say I predicted this. I said it during the live reaction, but I'm going to kind of take a couple steps back from that. I really didn't. I had a feeling that Eric Young was going to somehow, the Northern Armory was going to get passed on some way, shape, or form to Eric Young. I'm like, oh, another fellow Canadian. That'd be cool. He can take this team under his wing, and it'll be like, instead of heel, there'll be faces, and really get some eyes on him, get some popularity. But it's not how I envisioned it.
Right. I hear you. That's not how I thought it would go down, but you know what?
But I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I'm totally here
I'll
for
take it.
Yeah. But like you said, it's going to be really interesting to see how Macklin comes back to what are you doing?
Because Macklin's kind of an in-betweener. He's not really a face. He's not really a heel. He's like it's an in-betweener.
He's just an ass kicker.
Yeah. Okay.
He is. I feel like Macklin for the longest time has been kind of like the equivalent of like a Steve Austin. Like, you cheer for him, but he's never. He doesn't have a lot of friends.
Who?
Macklin.
Oh yeah. Well, because he's a lone wolf.
Right. Just like how Stone Cold was. He just kicked everyone's ass and didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. Here's an example of kind of what we were talking about with the crowd. The crowd don't know what they want. Last week, Josh gets booed. Then tonight he gets cheered. Yeah. I mean, it's the story, it changed though, you got a change in the characters in a sense. So, but the crowd did feel off.
The crowd was whack.
Yeah. They for some people, you thought they were going to get like heavily cheered or something. Well, like Laredo Kid. I feel like Laredo Kid down in Texas should get a pop. There's nothing.
No, yeah.
At least it didn't.
And weird chants and.
At least it didn't come off on TV like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I should say over the app, because I watch on TNA Plus. But anyways, it really didn't take away from the show too much. But it's one of those things where you got a really good sized crowd, and if they're sitting on their hands for some of this stuff, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I just got to watch it back again and see if there's better reactions that I missed. I don't know. But some of these I definitely want to rewatch, because up next we got Ace Austin versus NXT's Wes Lee. So, and I was thinking, and I said this during the live reaction, I was like, wow, it's been a while since these two have faced off.
Yeah.
And I apologize, I don't remember who put it in the chat, but I think they said it was like 2019 is the last time these two faced off in TNA. I was like, oh.
Well, yeah, however long Wesley Desmond Xavier has been gone from TNA. So
But it's like, has it really been that
long?
Yes,
that's the post-COVID time warp.
No, well, see, that's the thing is when they left, that was they still had the crowds. That's pre.
Well, yeah, that's pre. 2019 is pre, but that's what I mean. Is like,
yeah,
like there's a time warp between 2019 to 2024 where time just
right
went really fast.
Yeah. And but yeah, this match was a lot of fun. It's like here you've got two guys. Well, one still in the X division, one formerly of the X division, formerly of TNA Impact, and now Wes is doing his own thing. He's actually kind of running a crew because he's got Tyriek and Tyson out there that end up interfering. One part of this match, very scary. Austin does his classic Fosbury flop, but looks like he's almost lands on his head.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was a scary one.
Yeah.
We saw a couple scary moves this week on wrestling television, different shows.
For sure.
JD McDonough took a.
I heard about that one. Yeah.
Oh, that
scary.
That was very scary. It damn near looked like he was going to lose his head on that move. Whiplash so hard.
That honestly, that's why I'll never knock. Like, I may not like the character and stuff like that, but I'll never knock a person's ability to wrestle because holy shit, you're really putting your body out there for something you're passionate about.
Right. I mean, this could have went really bad for Ace Austin, but he kept on going. And maybe it just it wasn't as bad as it was. But Wesley ends up winning the match.
Boo.
Yeah. I am excited to see Wesley back in the Impact Zone, though.
No, it'll be fine. I don't mean boo in a negative sense. It's just
no.
Playing along. Because you used to be cool, bro. What happened?
Right. You used to
be.
You
were making a point Wesley won't be making any more trips to the treehouse and da-da-da. It's like,
right.
Shut up.
He ain't gonna be invited in there, yeah. Swack fan asking if those are Devon's sons. No, they're somewhere else wrestling. I don't remember where they are. Something tells me NWA. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I know they were training down in Florida for the longest time, but I don't think that's them. No, because those guys actually look alike. These guys look different. I
don't watch WWE, so I have no idea.
But yeah, I am excited to see what they what they do with all these guys, whether it's Wesley, Tyriek, or Tyson, taking on the Rascals. So apparently next week, what is it here? Oh, Tyriek and Tyson are going to take on Fraxium. That's interesting. On TNA television is what it sounds like? Or is it going to be on NXT? I missed that. But anyways.
I don't know.
But Wesley and his crew, raising hell. So. All right. Swag fan says he's racist against his own people. Okay. All right. That's very interesting. Next, we get a backstage promo from Joe Hendry. says he's going to put on a concert next week. Can't wait. We're going to get a new song from Joe Hendry.
Oh, God.
Who do you think it's going to be about?
I don't know. It's going to sound like all the other ones, though.
It is. You know, it'll be childish. It'll be catchy. It'll be I don't know.
What is Joe Hendry? I think that's the essay question I'd like to leave out for people to leave comments. What is this?
What is Joe Hendry?
What is his gimmick? And I'm not knocking it. I don't, because it's fine and all that stuff. But like, what is the gimmick?
I think in the beginning, you know, when he first showed up and we saw all the vignettes.
A life ruiner. Okay.
Right.
The
Shows up, takes a girlfriend, gets her.
But he doesn't always sing. But he's a singer, and he's gonna do a silly song and a little dance.
He's a party crasher.
Is the gimmick like ex-boy band member trying to reclaim the fame? And
oh my God.
It's just the tone, so forgive the tone. I know my enthusiasm isn't very strong on tonight's episode because I'm tired.
No, you're fine.
So I'm not being negative when I'm asking this. So just know that I'm asking.
No, it's a valid question. I think some
what
people.
What is his gimmick?
I think the group of people that are.
Sorry, I was answering a comment out loud.
It's okay. I think the people that are asking this the most are the people that are not fans, because they're like,
"Oh,
I don't." Well, I'm just because they're like,
well,
there's okay. For example, my other show that I do with the Ramblers, 3 out of the 4 of us we believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
There's still one that says, I don't get it.
I'm still gonna, if I'm at a live show, I'm still gonna like wave my hands in sync with the song and like, you know, right. Totally, because I feel the vibe. But like, I just don't get what the gimmick is. And Swag Fan said he's kind of evolved from what he was, but what was he and what is he now? These are the questions.
Right. Like when he was like digital.
Is he like a Christian?
Like when he had. Are you talking about the wrestler?
Like a Christian? No. Is he? Well, maybe, yeah. Like, is he like? Because he took on that superstar, like a Christian superstar, like a singer or something, right? Because he wears the blue. Sorry. No offense to anybody.
I'm just.
It's a very clean cut. He's got the. You know what I mean? Like. Oh, no, you don't know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. What am I talking about? I'm tired. Cut me some slack here.
He looks like he just came from church.
I'm so perplexed. I'm sorry, Joe Hendry. I just don't understand.
No, it's Swag Fan. It's actually a damn good question.
Actually, what is the gimmick?
It is.
Because
okay, here's my thing. For example, because you're asking the question, and I was thinking the same thing. Remember last year when the big thing, his single, I believe in Joe Hendry,
theme song.
Theme song. When that went entrance, whatever you would call it, right? When that went viral on iTunes and like blew up on TikTok and whatever, he became like, social media. He went viral
over social medias, yeah.
Right. And when that happened, I was like, wait, what happened? How did I didn't understand. I mean, I understand what it means to go viral, and become popular in a certain way. You get 1 billion followers, you get 1 billion views. I get that. But I'm like, how? What is it about him that people were just just flock to
Oh
it.
yeah, they ate that up.
And that goes in the same tune of your question. Like, what? How?
Yeah. Well, my question isn't how, it's what. What is the gimmick? But Joe Hendry, the wrestler and everything, very charismatic, magnetic, all that. So I get that. I get the virality behind it. I just don't know what the gimmick is.
I think it's just he's a smartass. He's a charismatic smartass who is.
I never would have gotten smartass out of it because I don't see him as a smartass.
Because he's kind of snark. His songs are snarky.
Okay.
His songs are kind of nanny boo boo.
We're putting too much time into this. Sorry.
Like half of my brain is gonna fall out of my head. I don't know.
At this point, I mean, if I look too much into it, and so leave it in the comments. Even if you watch this tomorrow, I would like to see everybody's take on what they think Joe Hendry's gimmick is.
Right.
Not negative. Again, not negative. I just don't have enthusiasm today. I left it at work.
Hey, that's where you gotta.
And it's almost midnight, and I've been up since 5 this morning. So
I got you.
I'm a busy person.
Oh, here we go. This will answer all the questions. Mayor says, wait till the Royal Rumble Saturday and 55,000 people will let you know. There we go.
It won't. You're misunderstanding.
No, I know. I just wanted to repeat.
Not you. No, I'm saying to Mir as if he's here. You're misunderstanding the question. It's not why he's popular. We just answered because he's charismatic. There's a reason why Joe Hendry went viral. It's nothing negative, but what is the gimmick? What is he? What is he supposed to be?
Right. And I think it goes almost into, by the way, hello, David Penzer.
Hi, Penzer.
How you doing?
So sorry.
Bill? Bill's not here tonight. He's a little under the weather, so he'll hopefully be back next week. He's got to rest up. He travels too much.
He's not feeling good. He needs a nappy.
But we did see him on TV tonight. Look great. Oh, speaking of Bill, one of the highlights of the whole episode tonight was First Class, both on either side of Bill going, money, 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 and Bill just doing it all at the same time. Like, I was like, oh my God, Bill's part of First Class now.
He was hyped.
Dude, I'd be so hyped. I'd be like, yeah, First Class, baby. Oh, and he is a big fan of First Class, as I think a lot of us are. I know I am. But yeah, Joe Hendry, I don't know. We'll continue that discussion because we could put question marks up all night about him.
I could do a whole episode on this topic, but I don't have the time.
It's kind of like a special episode, be like the evolution of Joe Hendry. Now here's the thing. I'll just wrap it up with this. I know he was in TNA before.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the hell he did. It's all fuzzy. Like I just don't remember. I know there was like a time.
Then it just wasn't this. He didn't have the look to him with the hair and the outfit.
Right.
But he was doing kind of the same thing.
Yeah. I need the shirt though, because it's my favorite color, blue.
I'm very particular about blue, and he does choose a good color. Like his fake silk shirt is electric blue. It's a nice shade.
And I got a picture with him. It's
in good with shirt. The ash blonde.
Yes, it's sexy. I gotta say that.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's stylish. It looks sharp.
I'm a straight man, but I could say he's sexy.
We have different opinions.
There's something about like when he turns around, he's got that microphone and he's got that smile on his face, and it's just
that's why I think he's a face, but he's really a heel. Like I feel like I've kept that logic the whole time. Is that
Well, yeah, that's why I said his tunes are snarky, kind of like, we love them because they're making fun of someone that we don't like. But
well, I don't know. Let's move on. Honestly, let's just move on. I can't give this any more energy.
I know. But yeah, continue the discussion, folks. Let us know what you think. Who is Joe Hendry? Maybe we will actually
dying to hear.
We'll do like a deep dive.
What is his gimmick?
There we go. Behind the we have to have a behind the music of Joe Hendry.
Behind the music, Joe Hendry. What is the gimmick?
He grew up in the Swiss mountains. I don't know. Anyways, all right. Nick Nemeth, Ryan Nemeth versus First Class. Money. This was an entertaining main event. Yeah. What did you? I think I had like 20 strokes during this tonight. Jiminy Christmas. What did you think of the main event, Alisha?
Well, you're going to hate me for this. Had I seen it, it would have been amazing.
Okay. All right. And let us know in the chat what you thought of the main event.
I stepped out at the wrong time.
We got Nick Nemeth would have had the win, but his brother Ryan just slid in there and got the pin after Nick finished him off. And just,
little brothers be little brothering, man.
He is being the ultimate in little brother, like little just snarky little shithead brother.
He's got to go to jelly school because he's jealous.
Oh, he's something. And Nick right now is just kind of going along with it because it is his brother, and he doesn't want to hurt his feelings. He doesn't want to hurt him. So he's just kind of like, all right, he's just,
settle down.
Yeah. He's just taking him in doses and just kind of just coping with it. He's just dealing with it. But it's going to be interesting to see where this goes because, Nick wants to get back on top of the heap, but Ryan is not going to help him.
Yeah, Nick really should be looking out, watching his back.
Yeah.
Like I said before, something strange is afoot at the Circle K, and that Circle K is Ryan Nemeth. and something is very strangely afoot with him.
Right. Yeah. John Palmer here says a Joe Hendry AXS special. Yes, on AXS TV. Yes. Yeah. Because they do all sorts of music specials on rock and roll people and whatever. So that'd be perfect. I still want to see like a rap battle between First Class and Joe Hendry. I know we already kind of got that, but the battle, not necessarily a rap battle, but So yeah. But anyways, Nick hits Casey Navarro with a famouser, followed by a danger zone. Ryan tags himself in, scores a pinfall on Navarro to win. Nick and Ryan Nemeth defeat First Class. So, but from what it looks like, we're going to get a pretty loaded show. We got the knockouts, Battle Royal. We're going to have the Hardys and Leon Slater versus the System. That should be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And quietly playing the video here. What else we got? Oh,
no sound.
Matt Cardona versus Joe Hendry. So
and Mansoor versus Sammy, right? Or is that not announced?
it might be. It might turn into an actual match, or they might just brawl all the way to sacrifice. I don't know.
I'm not mad about that because it's like was it Vince Russo versus Terry Funk, and Legend says they're still wrestling through the stadium.
Right.
This episode of WCW.
They're wrestling through the countryside.
They're still going.
Down the road. Oh,
20
there they
some
go.
odd years later, they're still fighting.
Yeah, that's why I said it was like, well, 6 years later they brawled all the way from Waukesha to Texas.
Back and forth across state lines.
God, I'm here for it though. Look at it.
I hope so.
They brawled so long. Mansoor grew a beard and grew all his hair back. He shows up with a full head of hair. I was like, damn.
Oh, Mike Santana Cardona, did that get announced?
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Oh yeah, Mike Santana and Cardona, not what I said.
Cardona.
There we go. Because Mustafa Ali said, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to wrestle you, but you can wrestle someone that's always ready."
Oh, bitch.
So, all right, folks, that's going to do it for this one. Any last thoughts, Alisha, before we get out of here? This one was actually a short one.
Not so match heavy. It was more promo and backstage segment heavy, but not, carries us to the next week.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not going to have the oomph of the last episode, which had a lot of hype. It's
that live, man.
So you know you're getting something. So this is just fallout from that. Yeah.
I was going to say, you can't give us a taste of live and how good that was and then, not give us any more. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe look into that.
It's going to. Like I said, I seriously think that some of the Full Sail ones are going to be, you're going to get like a live one and then you're going to get taped. And I think it's kind of going to go back to what they used to do. Because they did a lot of that way, way back.
Right.
Live one, taped,
Yeah. So
all right.
No.
All right. But yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Take care. We'll see you guys next week. On your way out, you folks know what to do. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of our content hits your screen. And we leave you with this, and good night.